Hey everybody, welcome back to the Art of the 40 podcast. I am your host, Britt-Bratt, and I am back with another December vlog. So glad you came back to see me. We are going to have a great time because today is the continuation from yesterday, day 3. Now, wait, if you have not watched day 3, please go back and watch December podcast day 3 for my top 5 inappropriate first dates. Okay, we're going to talk about it. So, number 1 on my list is going to be dinner. Of course, dinner is such an easy way to, just sit there, enjoy someone's company, have a great time, eat some good food, and just to get to know someone. Very intimate. You can be placed in a corner, the lights are dim, it's very sexy. So that's a very good first date to have. If you get on Instagram, you can always find a hot spot on Instagram, new and upcoming. Me personally, black owned businesses. So if it's a new black owned business that you want to check out, that could be a good first date. If you're that Applebee's type, Cheddar's, Cheesecake Factory, y'all been going on and on about Cheesecake Factory on social media. So I don't know what that's about, but anyway, whatever you want to do, dinner is a very good first date. So I'm not going to go on and on and on about that. Now, moving along to number 2 for my top 5 appropriate dates, I'm going to have to say the park. I like the park. It's open. You can walk around. You can sit on a bench. You can have a picnic. You guys can say, we will each bring our favorite snack and drink and share that while you get to know each other. Just don't be doing that other stuff in the park that you used to do when you was a teenager. We all know about that. Well, some of us. Maybe some of us wasn't as fast as others. But let's get back to it. So the park. The park, you can walk, you can talk, you can sit on the bench, you can have a picnic. So the possibilities are endless. You definitely have that time to sit there and, be face to face, no distractions. And that's what we want on our first date. No distractions or little to none. Because that's the time where you're getting to know each other. So number 2, definitely the park. Number 3 on my top 5 appropriate first dates, I would have to say a bar. So maybe you just want to meet up and you want to just have a drink or two. Maybe it's during happy hour. And baby, we love us a happy hour. I definitely love a happy hour. So go to a happy hour. It is a lot, again, listed on social media, Instagram, Facebook. Just find one that's, in the middle. And a bar always have great vibes. Even if you go late at night, you're not saying that you will spend, so much time because, on our first date, we don't want to get too drunk. We don't want to get too tipsy. We might say a little something because we all know if you want to know the truth, get somebody drunk and they're going to tell you all the truth. They're going to tell you how they really feel. They definitely will. But get to a bar, get a little table to the side, have a few drinks, chit chat. I mean, I feel like that's a very good way to, get to know someone. It might be a little loud, depending on if they have a live band. Maybe they have a DJ there, it might be crowded. So you kind of want to, keep that in mind. But if you really haven't, spoken with that person on the phone or through text messages, you might not know a lot. So that might not be a good option for you because, again, that first date, you're trying to see if there's some type of chemistry, if there's something likable that you like about that person. So, just be cautious about that. Number four on my top five appropriate dates, I would have to say, now we can move to a coffee shop. I'm not too familiar with the coffee shops, but I see a lot of people doing this. I'm not gonna say it's a trend, but you watch the movies, you see the reality TV, there is cute little coffee shops. You can do an ice cream parlor. Again, I feel like that is less distractions. You want to go somewhere that, it's not a lot going on. It's sometimes our eyes can wander, or sometimes it can really just be too much going on and all of your attention is not on that person. I'm definitely a nosy person, so if you take me somewhere where it's just a lot of coming in and coming out, the place is small, people are saying excuse me, this and that, I'm nosy. I look around. I look at my surroundings. Always on kind of like pins and needles, especially when I'm going somewhere with someone for the very first time. I don't know that person, truly. I don't know what's going to happen. So, ladies, especially, just, kind of be. And I really went left on this, but y'all be careful out there because it's a lot going on, especially in Dallas this past, what, 2 weeks ago? Yeah. So y'all be careful out here. Now, my number five, it kind of contradicts with what I've been saying about less distractions and, going somewhere where the focus can be just on, what you're saying, what the person is saying. But let's be for real. It's 2023. We like to get out here and do things, especially in our 40s. Going out to eat and everything is fine and dandy. You get to dress up a little bit, put your makeup on. Guys, put them fresh J's on or whatever. Have a little fun. Be adventurous. If you have a top golf, if you have um a virtual place that you can go to and do the VR and all that stuff. Dave and Buster's, if anything like that, interaction that you can play games together, play games against. Just show that you are a fun person or that you just like to be out the norm, because getting to know a person, you can do that in so many different forms. It's not all about just talking to that person, but you see their body language, you see what their limits are, what they'll do, if they like to go kart, if they like to bowl, golf, all that. Arcade games are fun. I definitely truly like things like that. Like Dave and Buster's, I would definitely be down for that. Top Golf, I would definitely be down for that because I do kind of like to be active and just kind of see where a man head is at, not just sitting there and eating because we eat every day. We know we can eat. We can ask each other what our favorite food is over the phone. So being active and just being adventurous, I feel like is a very appropriate first date. Just choose wisely on where you go. Because again, we're trying to keep the distractions down to a minimum, okay? Because remember, we have to have that reaction. I feel like the older we get, the more we're pulled to that because we're up in age. And I'm not trying to say we just out here being old, but we're at the point where we kind of know what we want and we know where we're going. So we're playing less games. I hope. I know I am. So you're really trying to get to know a person. But I remember back in the day, it just really didn't dawn on me and resonate in my soul that I really needed to be cautious about my first dates and where they were. and what we were going to do and how time was going to be spent. And I can tell you one thing, I try to give y'all a little bit, bits and pieces of me personally every episode. So my last relationship I was in, it was a 6-year relationship. And I remember our first date was to a day party. And it was a day party. If you're not from Dallas, you wouldn't know, but it's Lower Greenville, Deep Ellum area. And so we had such a good time there. We spent hours and hours there, just going from different places to place to place to place. You know, he bought drinks, I bought drinks, I bought snacks, he bought snacks. It was kind of like, you know, you do this, I do this, but it was a whole day just about activity. And that's because we enjoyed ourselves. We were doing things that we like to do and we shared it with each other. So I encourage everyone to do that, especially if you're looking for someone long term. And, you know, from the phone calls or just from your text messages or interactions that you had before, that led to the first date. So why not make the first date great? Well, again, you guys, we did it. We kind of stayed between the 10-15 minute mark. Please do not forget to subscribe, like, leave me a comment. Tell me what's on your mind. What do you want to talk about? I'm down for whatever. I can talk about anything. I can talk all day. I like to talk. That was so corny. Anyway, I really, really, really do appreciate if you could share this video. If I can be a help to someone that is in their 40s or coming into their 40s, then I would love to be in your life, because you need me in your life. I'm going to share my ups and downs. Okay? So for the remainder of the month, I want you guys to come back, set that notification bell, so when I upload another video, you'll have it and you will see me and I'll be here. Thank you again for coming to the Art of the 40s. My name is Britt-Bratt and I'll see you soon. Bye. Yeah, 'cause I only want you.